You're searching it, right?
I'm going to, but I'm going to wait till we get things figured out here, and then I'll search it when we're done. But he's going to stay with us so that way we make sure nothing.
I don't have gloves for a second, so.
Go ahead, grab that gloves right there on the left.
I didn't see them either. Luckily, I found some in my pocket. I'm like, where are these gloves? I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm going to get a report. I'm going to do my initial assessment. They're going to, as soon as I do the assessment, they're going to get copies of the phone and the exercises to do. Well, they're going to do on the right side. I'm going to do
Oh.
You hear that?
Yeah, I just heard that.
Come in and let's we're just going to do something eventually and see what happens. Locked. Yeah, I don't know if it's locked. Locked and if they get over
Colin, if you want to call dispatch and start to take check his pants, he's familiar.
Don't call it. Just called, I think, Rachel from COP said she's got fast ID on her.
Sharon, keep an eye on the squad thing, search every day.
Death floors and 30s, your times,
I'm going to go grab some paper bags.
Okay, well, I'm grabbing paper bags.
Thank you.
We're gonna need that?
where'd it come from?
Is that in the, we're gonna need that.
Was that in the,
It was with him.
here's, you got a bag? Yeah, bring it up, bring it up.
I just,
I can just go through it right now. I don't, just make sure there's nothing left.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't think we need to keep it. Here, you hold
Here,
it.
do you want me to go through it? I got gloves on.
If you need gloves, they're up in the, just, yeah, get a bag, just. The hospital. You guys got a,
Rachel Trito went to go get bags. She's coming in with
it's
them.
like a plastic bag just to lay down.
Trito's in the paper bag.
We don't got any. Right. There. You don't have to hold the bag. I was just gonna, let's just go through right here. Okay. Just keep it, just make sure there's nothing in there. Look at that. This is from the,
Shake that one out. Shake this one out. I got nothing but caps from IVs and stuff.
Nothing in this one.
this one's good.
Nothing in this.
What is that hospital?
Nothing but the IV caps.
All right. We're tossing it.
I just want more too because I didn't know. Anything else, Jeremy? This is your area, not mine, so I didn't know if you needed it for some to see anything. Clothing was by him was left unseen, majority of it. It came in with no shirt, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, some shorts.
Like pants or something, yeah. No, I didn't, but then I was like,
When they rolled them over, I don't think those are loose and stuff.
he's right in this one.
He's so sweaty that
Which one was it? Huh? No, I don't know. Oh, thank you.
That's your first shoe? Friday?
No, I think the 509 was on Friday.
That's your first shoe? Right in the back of the Actually, it was on a Sunday.
Is that what it was? Was it? I don't remember.
What'd you say? No, not yet. He's oh. How big it is? Oh, okay.
I know that we were looking for, and I seen it coming down close.
What are we looking for? Did you hear this?
Well, so you know that he was J4 out there.
Oh,
It's something else.
The
You get the something else.
CPR was on the thing that they proposed to me. Yep.
Is there another person, another trauma coming in?
not that I'm aware of. No, not with us. Okay, that's what I thought, but I was like, maybe I missed it, maybe something happened.
It looked like when you were working on, I told him, I said the only reason he probably made it here is because of your CPR. Because he looked dead to me. Yeah, but you were working. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're not on it. I don't know if you want to be on
I
it.
know. I didn't know. Are
I
you
am
on?
on.
Are you on?
I was going through that sheet, that's why I turned it on.
Oh.
I didn't know people still showing up at the hospital.
I can turn it off until we have any.
Until we're in there.
Until we have any.
Well, there's some guy was yelling out there about whatever his issue was, but I don't think he was related, but people were showing up when I was leaving.
Attention please. Medical emergency code blue, ER, room 14. Attention please. Medical emergency code blue, ER, room 14. Attention please. Medical emergency code blue, ER, room 14.
Oh, 14.
You made it.
Room.
That's you. I asked her, I said, who's going to the hospital? He said, oh, Melissa's going. He didn't say you. I was like, well,
Well, I just texted when I got the thing. I heard they were looking for someone to go to the hospital. I'm like, do you want? I'll just go. And I tell her, but tell her never responded back. And then I asked dispatch, and they're like, go. So I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah.
yeah. So that's why I came out here. But they
Yeah,
had
thanks.
low feed and all that out there.
Okay.
So they
Like that. Some good progress.
Thank you.
look, you saved the day.
I didn't have a notebook because I got a new squad. I always have notebooks and pens. I'm
And
like,
you
oh, I
always
got
have
nothing.
Yeah, you always have pens.
I'm like, Chris, you gotta help me out. I don't even have a notebook.
Blacklist.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What you got now?
Did you turn off?
No, mine's on.
All right, I'm just like, I don't want to be the only one on.
Well, then I don't want to be the only one on. I tried to climb up the hill between the houses. The way I fell, of course.
You're like,
I'm too old for it. They're like, oh, you can just climb up. I'm like, climb up those bricks that look like they're about to fall.
probably right. I'll come on with you. So
I would like, I think that's
Do we have one person? I think so, don't you?
I'll be right here in case you need me.
Okay.
If you're waiting for it to stop.
Yeah. We put it in 11. You said 11 or 8.
Tea here, we're gonna need tea here.
Are you?
No, Mojo is though.
Is he coming?
We don't.
He was out there at the scene still.
This is what happens when you make.
I was gonna say,
But we know.
We have one first shift ET and one second shift ET.
that's not gonna work this summer.
There's no way it can.
I mean,
It's almost like people are gonna have to start, and it's not fair to the people taking calls, but like extra ones on shift that have like just to get away.
yeah. Did you get taser training yet?
No.
The ET's gonna have to, if you deploy your taser, the ET's gonna have to take pictures. I said, why is this not good enough?
Yeah.
To where the injuries were to the person, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, I don't know what, like, okay, fine, in a perfect world, sure. The last time I tased somebody, there were knives all over the place. He was fighting with us. We got him in the cuffs, started walking downstairs, and he started to fight with us all over. Like, which part of that is?
No?
Hey. Yeah.
Like, feasible. I just, and you just need to get people out of that situation and on their way to jail. Doing all these interview things, it's great on paper. I'm sure it looks good to anybody who reads it.
As long as you have this going.
Think here, you good?
Nope.
Good. We've got Ryan Holden. I'm asking for one more to come up front. Just stay there.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
And is there I got a new IDA squad, and it kept setting off my camera the way my gun is. The seat must be higher than the Impala, because it obviously.
If you hit that button, does it actually set it off?
I think it must. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
can figure out why my.
I think mine did that today too, and I couldn't figure out why.
Hope you weren't having any, conversations.
Oh, well, I did that already. I was like, oh, great.
Did you tase that?
When I went and tagged it, I was like,
One was kind of like wanting to go and go, hey, so you can totally see like full frontal in this video. Can we like just delete it?
right. Because then they can't. Yeah.
Mel's going to review it and she's going to swear to the fact that it was just
I mean,
full frontal on it.
When I heard this, I'm like, when he started chasing him, I'm like, I'm gonna speed up. I was coming down watching, and then I just heard shots fired. I'm like, I went opposite across, like, hurry up, get out the way, please.
Right.
Get out the way.
I looked at my 96 party, I'm like, somebody will be back. I just took off.
Walking down the street naked.
Black, little short in here.
She's in her 20s.
Oh no, I don't know that one.
Maybe in her 20s, maybe a little bit older. No, are you thinking about?
Yeah. What's up, please? Yes.
Hi there. I work for the Ascension. I'm the chaplain,
Hi.
and basically we're tasked to support family, patients, or anyone that's come in. I believe they called the death unit.
I don't know if they called it for sure yet or not. I'm not sure.
I don't have the time up yet.
Okay. And so I would assume
I know.
family
Long time no
might
see.
be here.
Good. How are you doing?
I do not.
I'm better now.
Okay. No.
I didn't know for sure, but he well, I mean, he can't hear, so.
Yeah, that's this right torso.
We're gonna go ahead and be fast. I agree, you guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like I said, it's Desmonte King. Desmonte King.
Name sounds a little, but I don't.
I mean, I only heard it because yesterday when we were doing like our operation, we were looking for that vehicle and they were known to be in there with guns and stuff.
Picture my
Yep.
Are they calling someone else in to handle this? Oh, yeah, that looks like them.
I'll just jot it down in something else too.
I appreciate that.
Did you call it time and death?
You said 1331.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just making sure. 1331, thank you. Yes.
And we are gonna end up moving him over to the area over there so that he
Okay.
can kind of clear up.
Have our trauma room for anything else that happens.
Kind of use it. So, I'll do that in a minute.
So who's here, just us four?
Yes. And walk.
Two are up front.
Okay.
Everything should be locked.
Want me to stay with him?
I'm in the hospital. My service is being big.
Yeah, that's fine.
Want to search this room over quick? Yeah. Make sure, I guess.
Yeah.
It's gotta have some clothes in there, right?
Rachel.
I have watch, shoes, socks, underwear, pants, the shirt, and the fitting from behind. See what
Yeah, they call.
Ray?
It was there. Rachel, when they seen it was there and they picked it up.
Okay.
Mojo took it. This lady, the
chaplain.
Oh,
I can go to that. Alright, I'll let Melissa know.
Yes, those are three.
I'll probably just put it on the back wall here.
Did you say yes?
I'm assuming they can come in.
No, nothing on the outside.
Right when we were getting
You know it's just going to be crazy.
That's what I was going to say. Right when we were coming down in the southeastern corner.
Do you have the name yet? I know you guys are still working on it.
Yeah, did that machine positively ID him?
It didn't yet. Okay. But from the
Technically,
picture,
yeah. We believe it's a.
We're going to
Also-
pass ID on first.
Okay,
Make
okay.
sure.
Also, I don't know if you guys need it. The equipment we had that has his blood on it, do you guys need to photograph it at all? Do you know?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
No,
either.
because we didn't take the blankets that he was on, so I don't think we need to.
Okay, I'm just making
Yeah,
sure.
thank
that
you
we
for
don't-
asking.
They're taking the brass 10. So another minute rolls.
Okay.
The 3 of them.
I'm sorry, what did he say? I got my ears.
They're taking them over to 10 so
Okay,
that
but
they
we'll
can
check the
free this
room, yeah.
area up.
Dispatch got it.
I just got to grab gloves.
I know. I'm assuming there's going to be some in the room.
Guys, fast as they
What? Oh, yeah, no. Nothing's ever fast. And, you know, when you're getting discharged, it always takes like an hour.
When you think you're going to be going, oh, God, plenty of time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, so it's ready for you.
Right.
And you're like,
Yep, totally.
I'm gonna go grab that waiting room.
I think that's
door.
weird.
Oh. Yeah. Is it not? Yeah.
Go up front for the family. You want to take that out, Rachel, and come back, or? Oh, just in case we find something else. No, I was gonna say.
in case it like needs to be double baked at the end.
Yep.
We'll just double check the room.
I'll
here.
go here if you guys want it here.
We're just gonna double check that no evidence.
Yeah, great idea. I don't think there's any in the bed either.
Okay. Hey, do we take a picture of that like log of who was all in? Oh, did she just take that off now?
We need
That
it.
trauma sheet
We
thing?
need a
Unless
picture.
she moved it into the other room. Oops, I got one too many. Need smalls, you know.
You say good luck. I think it's better if you have a
That's this. I'm gonna lift it up just like this. Like that. Did they throw anything away in this photo? Are you pulling out all that equipment? Like this one's
I'm just looking.
okay.
It's clear.
Nice probably.
I mean,
Yeah, this one's like
Just to make sure, you know.
yeah, no, it's clear over here too. I don't think anything.
We have.
He had pants.
So she took
She
it.
has it.
Okay.
Yep. So
Okay, you
pants.
can clean our longboard and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
But you're right about the log who was in here.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
It was a pink sheet. I'm assuming they moved it to
10.
yeah. Did we check this thing?
I looked in there.
Oh, that doesn't work. Sorry, that's not blood.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
I'll see you. Is our bag?
It probably is since she gave me one, but she might put one in the just in case.
Okay. We went to 10?
Yeah, it's 10. I didn't know he was in. Oh, no, I was the only clean.
It's like 10 all the way down here. Or what?
I'm assuming so.
Oh yeah, that's Rachel. I know.
So I was in here the entire time.
I believe that. I mean, everything you guys hear and see, it's how we get treated and talked to and everything too, so
It's
it's
gotta
all
stop.
just gotta stop.
There's a lot in there, and it was the fucking shit was at 76 when I walked in there.
I know, I'm
Ooh.
like, I'm drenched, my whole back is drenched.
I
The
know.
whole room should be at 7.
No, I don't
It's
care
night
what grandma
shift.
you are.
They're cold, and they turn it up to 76 thinking
We
it's
are-
gonna warm up
what's
the
up, honey?
department. It's
Yeah.
like
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
there was a
we can
pink
wait,
log
yes.
sheet on the room of
Yes.
who was on that. Where did that go that we could at least snap a picture of it? Do you know where it went? We
oh,
thought-
Chargers will have it. That's our
Okay.
trauma sheet.
Okay, yeah. I just thought we should.
3 pictures.
So,
Thanks.
do you want to?
We got family. Brother. Deshante, L. King, 8/20/84.
194.3 pounds. I was so close. I was. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I should go to the fair more often.
Yeah.
People's weights.
Win prizes.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah.
We just did.
Yeah.
Did
Do you guys have any like name or anything?
Yes, I
You
do
do?
have all that
Okay.
information.
And are you the charge nurse?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have that pink sheet? We can just take a photo of everyone that was in the trauma room.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here, can I just write it on here for you?
Yeah, please do.
Or can you make me a photocopy
Yeah.
of it, or whatever's easier?
fine.
Thank you.
just ahead.
At the hospital?
Up on.
Is there a crowd?
Keep it that way.
Family just showed up, he said.
Well, a
It won't
brother
be
is
for
Or
here.
bro-
very
I'm sorry,
long,
brother.
obviously.
One brother is here. It won't be long.
Let you know if that changes.
It's the middle of the day. It's hot outside, all right?
Yep.
I wish that made a difference.
You know what OJ is?
We were at least usually all right on day shift. Like you could get out. I mean, not.
It used to be.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
I mean, anytime people shooting off 30, 40 shots, they don't care. It's day, night. But like I said, I just seen that truck that he was in coming down.
Thank God you didn't.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't wish it on anyone, but I would be working.
Can I grab name and stuff?
I don't have it. Tanya's got it.
What we need, I was just gonna grab his name for when I eventually end up doing
Walk just said it, but Deshante, I think it was D King something with 80 something. Sorry, I know that's not a lot.
So, who's making notification to the family?
Not us at the fly. Not it.
That's what Walt gets paid big money for, right?
Yep.
Well, you mean here?
Because if the brother just showed up. What'd you say?
The hospital people?
I don't.
I don't think so. But
You don't think so?
nice try.
know the chaplain.
I
I
mean,
was just gonna
that's how
say
they use
that.
I thought
But,
that was
but you're not gonna, like, you're there for the family, but no, I mean, like, you have no idea what happened, but you're not gonna offer it to anybody else.
Yeah, it was odd.
So there's a door here, right? So this one is the west side. When Walt comes back, I'll ask him if I need to keep it on or not.
Yeah. I would think we don't. Well, unless it shows that we're with the body.
And that's my only thing.
Yeah. Maybe if one of us has it on.
It also goes to show that I didn't manipulate anything.
Right, for
I
sure.
didn't move anything.
You never have it wrong by having it on. Do you know what I mean? But you just feel like you can't.
I know, but then sometimes, like, I also feel like just by our profession, not that we make any.
No, I know what you're.
him or the
I know what you're
situation,
100%.
But if I say, thank God that Brenner's okay, then it becomes
Right.
this whole big thing.
Right. No, I
Although I have prayed a few times on live camera,
that's all right.
driving 39 down the street. Lots of family, our little family so far.
All I heard was brothers here and then like a couple other relatives started to congregate in front.
I turned my camera off.
You did?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
a little more Wednesday.
I keep my eye on this OJ thing.
Me too.
Yeah.
What'd you say, buddy? Okay.
You working all weekend?
Ooh,
I mean,
yeah,
You too.
yeah.
my headache's like 95% gone. So
Oh, it is good. I was thinking about you too.
I'm actually speaking of my thing, I'm gonna grab myself water.
Will you grab? Is there a diet soda if you grab
I'll
us?
grab one if there's one.
Yeah. Otherwise, water,
I would
please.
do white or orange. So a Sprite or 7-Up
Okay,
or
Diet Cola.
orange.
Whatever, yeah.
No
Coke.
diet for me, please. Unless you want me to die over here.
Are you allergic to the sweeteners?
I don't respond well to them.
Sister just had that, so that's weird that you're like the second. I never heard about that, but he like was saying I forgot what something really weird happened to him, and he finally
Sure.
figured-
And I also, not that I am a only eat natural.
No, I
everything kind of
100%,
thing,
yes.
But I very much will try to stay away from the dyes where I can stay away from the
No,
dyes.
I-
I just, why do you have to paint my fruit?
Right.
My apple's just fine. It doesn't have to be
Right.
two
No,
shades
I totally.
brighter. Just give me my normal fruit.
Right. Yes, I agree. I'm too vain to give up diet soda, and I can't give up soda. It's like my one vice. Like I know I should be able to. I don't do anything really bad, but I'm like I can't. I love bubblies.
Hey, I don't.
I know.
We all got something.
I know. I just
right?
can't do it. And I'm like, well, even if I switch to water, I still would want to put like a Crystal Light, and that's the same thing.
It's
Like
the
I'm
same
not.
thing. Yeah, and I don't.
Yeah. I wish I just. Like I said, I don't do many bad things, but
Yeah.
it's my bad vice, and I know it.
We try to do really well with the kids, which I think only all the more helps
Right,
us
totally.
as well, like in that sense. So like for the longest time, and Maddie can do it a little bit more now, but her apple juices were her special treat if we got
yeah.
Chick-fil-A, and they were the Simply Apple, and they were 35 calories for that juice box.
Right.
Well, you know there's nothing added to it if there's only...
Yep.
And so then at Sunday school, she bought the Minute Maid apples, and there's 110 calories
Oh, right.
in it. Maddie wouldn't drink it. It was way too sweet.
Oh, that's
for her.
good. That's
Right.
good.
Emmy's a little bit more of a sweet tooth, probably because she was probably getting a little bit more because Maddie got a little bit more.
100%.
But we don't do juice in the house.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
know.
all a special thing.
Yeah, especially juices, that'll add up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People don't realize, like,
Right.
and again, it's not about, but it's, yeah.
My soda consumption is 99.9% of the time limited to old fashions.
Hey, you got, like you said, you got
Yep. I do have a club soda at the house right now because I'm going to be making mojitos this weekend.
that's good.
God willing.
No, I was supposed to go up to my niece's play today. Like, we were leaving at like 4. So I'm like, I called my mom. I'm like, I probably won't get to call you again, but I'm guessing I'm not making it.
Yeah.
That's how it is. The nature of the law, when you have to get out when you're to leave at 3, you can't get out at 3.
I know.
But it is what it's, you know. This just made me think Cody graduates next Friday. And
That's insane.
I know.
by the way.
I was like, I'm just going to take a half day because it's not till 5. But this to reconfirm
No,
that I'm
take
taking
the
the whole day.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. I know.
you can't just assume that being day shift, which we're pretty safe in saying that.
Well, they have early release on the last day of school on Friday next week. Well, I sent in our extended after school care
Oh, yeah,
list and included Friday.
I
Not
know.
pick up my kid.
Right, I know.
So-
'Cause that's what schools don't realize, like that these half days are just an inconvenience.
Well, and Kenosha does it every week.
Oh,
Kenosha
Fridays,
Unified,
right?
it's
They're
all
oh.
Fridays. And I'm like, what kind of person?
Right, who's got that type of
I mean,
flexibility?
maybe, I guess.
Thank you.
Sorry, best I can do.
No, thank you. That's perfect.
Is it for me? I like the little mini cans
know.
that are under 90 calories.
Right.
The number under 90 just makes me feel better. Does Haley want to babysit at all this summer?
You can always ask. She is Miss but I have a group of friends, so like that all their daughters babysit. Like when you need certain days, I'll put, and all the girls are ones that she went to St. Lucy's with that I would totally like, so I can put it like in a loop.
Okay.
So if you have like like certain days like ahead of time that we'll need it, I can, you know what I mean? I bet we can for sure. If Haley can't do it, we'll be able to get you one of the 4 or 5 girls.
I'm accumulating my list.
Yeah.
Or if any of the girls want to. But he just ignores me.
I am, what did you say?
Your girls.
What
Do
about
they have a baby?
Do they what?
Babysit?
You need babysitter? Yes, they do.
Do they
babysit.
drive?
Hannah does, yeah.
Hannah's my girl. $70 a day. It's not too bad.
No.
I mean, when I babysat, I was lucky if I made $2 an
Right.
hour.
When?
Mostly during the weekends
During the summer? Oh, during the
and
weekend.
the school years, school days.
So it's
school
mostly
weeks.
weekends, right?
Mostly
Okay.
weekends because daycare's open Monday through Friday.
Okay.
So then, with those exceptions of when they are closed
Right.
the last week in August. But for the most part, just weekends.
And what would the hours be again? So that I can double check with Haley too.
10 until 4:45.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you have all evening, you can make any plans.
Yeah, that's
But
perfect.
not
I
like,
usually have swim practice. So.
Well, right, but you know, they know. Cops kids know the understanding that, like.
right? Well, and I'm just trying to, so our high schooler, she goes to college in August. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, you started watching Maddie with your mom for a few hours, 6 years ago when, you were not quite there and it was a newborn and
I always.
we grew you. You can't leave us.
Yeah, and like I was a person like that because I worked at Prairie School in college, so like I had babysat all the way through till I got hired. I'm like, how come there's no people like me anymore that just like
Nobody wants to work. I know you guys have teenage kids, but this is really what I am finding is that they just get anything that they need, and I won't name a name because I love the family dearly, but she doesn't want to babysit because she's with her friends all the time.
Oh, really?
So
Like,
she's, and
Cody
it's just,
started working when he was in 8th grade.
but how are you with your friends all the time if you aren't making any kind of money?
That wouldn't fly at our house. I mean, they're at swimming, or Hannah works at Barbara Fleet, but she's got a lifeguarding job. For
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah, like you can't. That was my one thing, Cody. You don't have to work 40 hours a week. Now this year he is because he's graduating. Like,
Yeah.
and I even said he didn't have to, but which is great. You're not sleeping all day and doing not like. I'm sorry, I don't need to drive you to like do 40 hours, but.
Right. You're not going to be a bum.
15 hours a week in high school, I mean, and it can be more, but I wasn't even, you just have to do something,
Yeah.
Some
So-
kind of employment you can put on your resume, something that
Right.
just works.
Yeah.
Right.
Working his life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know things that I understand wanting your kids to have more than what you have.
Right.
But that's been my biggest.
Right. And I don't make them work during school because they do sport. Like I always thought, like my parents didn't make me work during school, but
Here's your sheet.
for sure summer you're working.
Yeah.
That's the log.
I think
Yeah.
Just a copy
Thank
of
you,
that.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
you want a bag for it?
Nah.
It's fine.
Nadia babysits for like a 3-year-old, I think.
Okay.
3 or 4-year-old in town, and the mom stays there when she goes. She goes on weekends for like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon. And it's only like once, maybe twice a month. She doesn't
Sure.
go much,
Sure.
but the mom stays there. Nadia, like, it's kind of awkward sometimes.
I agree.
She'll be
Sometimes you just
inside,
rather,
like, crying or whatever.
yeah. And then she wants mom, and it's like, yeah.
So weird.
But still, she's really good.
I mean, I used to babysit. These people would go on trips, and I'd watch the kids for like a week. These like people in Prairie. I mean, I would make freaking
I got
money, like, or at the time I don't even remember, but it was 500. Like to me it was like, oh man.
We had family friend, son's wife does out of the house daycare stuff, kind of stopped over COVID. They had their like 3rd kid or something and just kind of stopped. Well, I reached out, and just said, hey, this is what we got. This is what our schedule looks like. This was last summer. Is this something you'd be interested in? It could be like kind of a last minute notice of, I have court in the morning, it got canceled, it didn't get canceled.
Right.
They have a what going on?
It's a dumb question, but somebody did contact the ME, right?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
I'll call.
Thank you. Good question.
So we're not sitting there all.
Yeah, thank you.
Not a dumb question then. Well, I know. So I got a quote. She said, yeah, that would work really well. My kids are in your kids' age range, blah, blah, blah. And now granted, like, we went to their birthday parties growing up.
Yeah.
But haven't kept in touch with her husband really over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, like, okay, I expect you to not go anywhere and always wear your mask, and we, like, that was that expectation, and it's like, I'm sorry, did you not hear what I do for a living?
Right, like, yeah.
I scrapple with,
Right, it's just not, it's not
can't-
feasible.
So, $20 an hour, Mel. She wanted $20 an hour.
Did you say, what did you even, how do you respond to that without being like, are you,
But that's, I'm going, that's more than I bring home an hour.
Do you guys know how to spell Dana's last name?
is it, do you know, is it, did she marry, is it something
It
different
is,
now?
it's like J-U,
N-I-P-E-R, but I don't know if that's
no,
right.
I think there's another letter in there.
Oh,
Let me,
How do you pronounce it? Ish. I don't care if I say it.
you thought,
J-U-I,
I may or may not, hang on.
That's fine.
Oh, you know what? You can just check
Oh, that's a good point. You're an outside the box kind of thinker over there.
the new app that we have on everybody's schedule. I'll just tell you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it. Can you help me with that? I don't know how to make that work.
I'm gonna send out a group text to my girls' friends right now and just,
Well, and hold off on that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I know that Dan and I have a really big comfort issue.
okay.
And strangers.
Well,
and
I'll just
not
ask
knowing
Kaylee
people.
first.
But if she totally wanted to, or at least be like on my list.
Yeah.
You'll get the point.
Exactly.
And I know it's like roughly too, like, is it like twice a week? Like, do you, like, I know it's weekend. How does it, the rotation fall? Like,
So if we are technically 4 on, 4 off, I would go to assume that we work 26
okay.
weekend groups, right? So essentially 52 of the 104
Okay.
weekend days, but then that wouldn't actually account in for vacations and stuff.
The only bonus is I don't think most people go to the Star Series there.
I didn't. I can't get it anyway.
I'm doing pretty good over here. Just saying. So you know what I need to do is I actually have to like write down a note, otherwise I'll never remember that I had a conversation
Yep. No, totally.
with you.
You riding a cruise? You know?
I have no idea.
What's up?
Like,
Actually, no, Bruce has been riding the car.
like I said, Walt came in and said, hey, OIS. Oh,
There's like 100 people up front.
oh, great.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So what do we need?
That's your assignment.
I'll go up front.
This is
Do
my
you want to
assignment.
stay here?
Yeah, no, I'll come up front with you guys.
Okay. Here, I'll need more than a couple back here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave my bag or my notebook and stuff out
Yep.
there.
You know, it's up here.
Oh, let me use the restroom real quick, so I'm not like if something's sitting out there for an hour.